Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to Europe Universalis 4. We're here where we left off with France and kind of what we were doing. We're building our spy network on Provence. This is it. Looking for to jump Provence as soon as I can and basically try and take some of their land down in the south. They are currently at war with the Papal States and with Saluzzo. We are going to need to get that back from the Pope at some point. Ooh. Burgundy just become a great power. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to start annexing these guys at some point soon. I think he's going to be the first one that we're going to be able to annex. Hopefully in the not too distant future. Oh, tech. Yeah. And we're going to take that most definitely. The Loire Valley. Need to retake all of this from Orléans. But my aim is to take at the very least Anjou. And hopefully X down here as well. In fact, what I really want to do is just fully eat these. If they are taken by Saluzzo, are Saluzzo in the HRE? Yes. That could be problematic. Right, who at the moment does not have Holland? Holland are out. Interestingo. Burgundy has no legal heir at the moment, so this could be fine for me. I'm going to grab some a Diplo rep guy. That will be very useful. We're making plenty of cash. Where are we on force limit? 43 out of 47. 16.4. 16.43. Okay, that's why we got that. Right. Start annexing for. Bring them in. Shouldn't take long. Okay. What tech are we ahead on? So I think we're going to do the nobility and getting him up by 2. Just because it's quick, it's simple. We're going for Munster now. Man, they're just gonna, they're just gonna eat Munster. Ulster being guaranteed by Scotland helps. Excuse me. Ooh. Forgive me if I sound a little bit weird. It is nigh on 5 o'clock in the morning while I'm recording this, so probably not the best time for me to be doing this, I don't think. But never mind. Okay, I've nearly got to the point where I can get the claim on Anjou. I'm going to march my troops around. What's this war for down here against these guys? Conquest. Conquest. Right. So I think what we do here, if we can... we've got a treaty, we've got a truce. How long is my truce? April. Oh, there we go. Great timing. We're going to march down here. Have we been excommunicated again? Oh well. It's because these guys are in charge of the papacy. But we'll be alright. Because what I'm thinking here, if I could take this, if I can... Where is the capital? Oh, it's too long. Guys, you're way too late. Way too late to get involved in this. Siege of Anjou. Now, if I can... Who would hate me? Everybody. Right, if I just take Anjou, take all their money, war reps. There we go. Armagnac. Well, I'm quite happy to do that. Let's increase the trade center at Brest. There we go, we're good. That's fine. That was just a real quick little scrap. I am, however, going to start building a spy network against them. Because I should only have a quick truce with them. What is my truce? 10 years. Not bad. The problem I've got right now is I can't really expand too far out without going into the HRE. Unless I go for Burgundy, but then that brings half the HRE and half my enemies in with me. General Aragon. So there's an interesting dilemma here. Spain, Castile would be willing to come. I think I need to wait for Castile to settle things down a little bit down here. Once Spain has settled itself down a little bit, Castile, then we may well bring them in and go for Burgundy. Let's get rid of some of that. Get rid of some inflation. Foix pretty soon will be gone. Who am I building a spy network on down here? Saluzzo. No, I don't want to build a spy network on Saluzzo. Why do they not like me? Tell you what, let's send the dude down here. Let's start building on Saluzzo here. I've got 10 years before I need to build. How old is he? He's 22. Interestingo. So I really need to try and get royal marriage in there. Burgundy, there's no way they're ever going to accept because we hate each other. But Saluzzo, that gets me into Italy, which I do want. The Burgundian succession, the provincial question. I am going to want to jump them at some point. Let's have a look. How is my... Yeah, people are a bit pissy. Is this... Yeah, I'll accept that from Auvergne. Bergance would be another good one. Just trying to get in here. Before pretty soon will be gone, which will lighten things up a little bit here. And that's what we want. We want to try and bring everybody back into the fold. There we go. We'll get rid of that. We don't really need that right now. Okay. Why do they hate me? Mostly because I'm an excommunication. That's fine. I'll get rid of that eventually. There we go. So now we have an alliance with Saluzzo. And if they die, if I can get my prestige back up, there's a good chance that I'll take over the throne. Which I would very much like. Anjou is now mine. Aragon's lost his place. Okay. this is Toulousian. Toulouse goes to this. So if I can, once I've got the other appanages in, if I release Toulouse, I could take this and start moving south. So if I can take that, re-annex, and then release. What would I bother? Why don't I just get a claim on that myself? Release take it, release Catalonia. Send this army up. We are going to support Neapolitan independence. Yeah, I will take that. Okay, let's get you guys out of there. They're under personal union, so Brunswick. More problems. What I really want. Aha. Yoink. Take that back. That's good news. Orléans is being a dick again. Alright, we'll give him a bit of that. There we go. So we're eating off our former appanages at the moment. They're very angry, I think. Demoted the Pope? You're damn right I did. Right. I'll start to make our money again. We have got a few bit of unrest, mostly nobles. Yeah, it's mostly up north. So we'll just pop these guys on defensive duty around the place. Yeah, you carry the top half of the country. You guys can cover the bottom. Why not? But the fact that we have a good alliance now with Saluzzo, and if we could get them up, if we didn't have that minus 50, but then we've only improved by 86, so we should. Aragon down, yeah. So we'll rival them. Yeah, we're going to build that. I like that one. Can your soldiers hit a barn yet, or do they still think their muskets are clubs? Gives me a bit more of this. Power projection, which is always good. Do we have anywhere where this? Yeah, Bordeaux. A direct improvement. Then we are losing just a little bit of money. I mean, I could just demolish a fort. I don't. With the capital fort in Paris, I don't think I need the one in Chartres. We'll get rid of that. And with these two, that covered net, I don't think I need this one here either. In Haute-Poitou. So we'll get rid of that. Forgive me if my French pronunciation is not brilliant. It's been a long time since I learned French, I must admit. The fact that we've got the bourgeoisie not very happy with me is not going to help matters. But we're making money, which is the best thing. Nice, we now have a cardinal. There you go, we've got two. One in Chartres and one in Montpellier. Yeah, we'll call a diplomat. So we're not going to get these guys any higher than that. Which is annoying. The aggressive expansion needs to go away. Refuse military access needs to go away. Declare war on neighbours needs to go away. I don't have any special ones for France here, so what we will do, I think, is we'll take the aggressive expansion impact away. How are we looking on tech? 555. 455. Right, so we need to get our admin tech up by 1. What have Castile taken in the end? Exploration. Not surprised. Okay. I think we're going to go exploration, but I don't think we're going to go just yet. We need to get up to Tech 7 realistically before we can reach the new world from here. So I think we hold back just a little bit on that. But we do need to get our admin tech up, so for that we really need to stop expanding. Yeah, I'm not very good at that. Okay, we're going to munch through corruption, which is good. Now, ooh, provincial particularists. This is problem. Once that's up, we're going to hit them. I don't care who they're protected by. Guaranteed by Savoy. Savoy do have a couple of places that I can claim up here. And if I get Saluzzo in the fold, then we have more claims down here. This is always good news. Yep, boink, we'll take that. They're back again. Scotland have now got the Renaissance. The bourgeoisie are coming back online here. This is good news. Tech. Now, realistically, we want something military here, I think. Now, let me just have a quick scan through French ideas. Morale of armies, always good. That's good. National Anthem, good. Yeah, so they did really want us to go abroad here. Caucasian discipline. So, our next idea group will be at 7. That's when I think we go for exploration. To begin with, we need... I'm thinking defensive. Offensive gives us discipline. Offensive gives us discipline. But defensive gives us morale to stack with the one we're already going to get. So that's where I think we go. We're quite a way ahead in tech and military as well. So that's perfect. What is our naval force limit as well? 5 more. We can... Okay, right, so we'll get one of them. The fact that we have really good in here is good. Who has the... We do. Just. But what we need to do is get onto the English Channel. Okay. So we're just sitting back, just waiting to see what happens now for the minute. But we do need to get rid of that... Alright, let's do that. I don't really want to, but we're going to have to. Right, yep, let's pay off all of our loans here. If we can, we should only have... Yep, we've still got only our normal loans left. We're then going to take our indebted to the bourgeoisie again, which is a lot more money than it was the last time. And then we're going to pay off our 4% loans, which means we're now making money. Perfect. We're going to put some of these down. Now we're losing a bit again. Never mind. It's mostly the rooting out of corruption that's causing us the problems, but we'll get rid of that soon enough. Especially once this marketplace comes online, improve the trade around the local area. We really need Orléans. We could do with upgrading Paris a little bit. Especially with that. Are we up to... No. Okay, so we're going to hold on for a minute. What I really need is the King of Burgundy to die. I am tempted to jump him. If we went down here... What I really need... Right, they're supported by both of us. Come on. You can come and help. Ships are solidate. The English don't like us. Ulster, on the other hand. Yep. Now I'm going to offer an alliance to him. As soon as my dude comes back, so on the 2nd. There we go. So now we have Ulster into an alliance. So now, when he dies, we'll end up with a succession war, which we really could do with. Now, let's have a look. Do we need any other... No, we don't really want to force that up too high, but we will take another one of these. Beam 6, number of loans less than 1. Level. There we go. Nice and easy. And we're once again making money. This is always good news. At the moment we have Ulster waiting for us, and this one here, Saluzzo, he's found an heir. That's annoying. Yeah, alright Ulster, go on, you can have that. Make a bit more money. Why not? What we are going to need... let's take a look at the comparison between our Navy and the British Navy for the minute. Military... Navies. Heavies. Oh, we've got the most. So, but we are going to need more transports. So we'll build that up to 15. Realistically, I want it 20, so then I can ship a main army across, which will probably be a bit bigger by the time we go anyway. 24 is current combat width. Yeah, we'll be alright there. But we need to get across. Yep, we'll take that. Because what I want to do is get... When Earl Tudor dies, I want to be in a fight with England. So what I'd really like to do is just feed them the entirety of Ireland and hopefully take a little bit along the bottom for myself, but yeah, we'll solve it. We'll solve it, dude. It's all good. We've only got 4% of land, but we'll be fine. Okay. Who are we working on? Armagnac. So I don't know if we could, well, actually, yeah, we should be able to get them up to the level that's needed. Berg. Anhalt. The Duke of Charles of Burgundy. Tristramara. Castile. Not very nice of them. Okay. This bit's a bit dull, but right, we're going to take that. Now we have a claim there. And as soon as my treaty is up, we're going to hit them. 70. February 1470, so we've got 4 years, and then we're going to hit them, and we're going to take Avignon and Toulon. And then that leaves me with the Saluzzo problem. Which the problem is that I'm excommunicated. So I can't get them under my banner. And even if I do get back out from being excommunicated, yeah, again, nothing. Being an excommunicate, mostly because these guys hate me. Who did you end up underneath? Aragon. So if I've got a wall with Aragon, I could take it there. Timid, yep. That's fine. Come on, just a little bit more. Oh. Bingo, bango, bongo. So now we have Naples getting ready to break away. Gonna keep my close ties with these guys. They are the Devaluer. So I'm really hoping eventually to take the throne there. Which would be very nice. There we go. Armagnac is now up. So let's begin annexing Armagnac. Can't really afford it. Let's lose the admin. The marsh is in upvolt. The advantage as well with eating the apanages is obviously the Liberty Desire will come down a bit. I mean, X good. Auvergne will probably be next. Hey, he's got a, well, that's good news. Yep, nice and simple. We're just keeping things chill around here at the minute. Got 3 years left till that, so we'll get rid of that for the minute. Whoop. Puff. Not quite perfect. Just need a little bit more happiness from the bourgeoisie. We're going to improve with these guys and see if we can bring them into the fold early. You know what? Screw it. And then all we do is we turn back on the fort at Anjou. And they can't do sod all anyway. And then we turn that off. Oh no. My guy in Armenia has died. There we go. Losing a couple of ducats mostly due to that. Yeah, go on, I'll accept it this way round. Why not? Okay, what I'm going to do is just turn the volume down on the music a little bit. It's a bit loud. So let's do it this way as well. Audio. There we go. This track's a bit loud. Wasn't quite expecting that. Okay, my commander has died. That is a sad bit. One siege, so not too bad. His fire's not great, his shock's crap, his manoeuvre's good, but he's got a siege pip, so that's a good start. I'll take that. Okay, so we just need admin tech up, and we need to start pumping our way through these. We are still working on the military side of things. Currently using 7 each month. How many are we getting? 7. There we go. So we're using every strip of Diplo that we're getting to bring them back in. The Loire Valley, we just need to annex Orléans. Stop making claims on me, you pain in the ass. Yep, so Armagnac, once they're gone, start work on some of the others as well. There they are. Switzerland and Castile will come in, so we'd have the bigger army here quite easily. The only problem is we'd be fighting Burgundy and Hungary. Now we do have claims on Burgundy. Burgundy are allied to Hungary, hence the problem. Who else are they allied to? Genoa. Once we've dealt with this, we might be able to get into Genoa once we pummel our way through Savoy. Grab that. The national tax qualifier on the war cost will be brilliant. That one is what we're really looking at. Okay. Embrace the Renaissance. Monthly Splendor, innovative gain, nice. Fantasy Catholic artists, 75% cheaper. Ooh, let's have a look. It only cost me 2 ducats. You know what? Quite happy to take that. We're going to lose a little bit of money in the short term. But I don't really think that's going to be too much of a problem. We're only losing a tiny amount. If I drop that down, we're losing an even smaller amount. And most of that's because we're slightly over the force limit with the Navy. I think we'll be fine. Okay. We did not end up getting Ulster. He's obviously, yeah. But Saluzzo. I think once we've annexed, we're actually going to drop the alliance with them. We're going to leave them in the lurch. Laborde is on the verge of rebellion. Let's face that. Also, while I'm thinking about that, get rid of some of that. I should adjust this a bit. We did get some corruption, so we are rooting it out. Minor problem. We'll be alright. Okay, so now they have annexed Niver. England's declared war on Thomond. Okay, that's normal, but they won't attack Ulster yet. Purely because I'm going to back Ulster to the hilt here. Okay. Anyway, 1st of August 1469, that's where we're going to leave it now. We've almost annexed Armagnac, which we will finish off pretty soon to get these. Then we'll need to do Orléans as a matter of course, Auvergne and Bourbonnais. Yeah, we're looking at attacking Provence next. So I'll leave that there. Again, thank you for your time. And for the minute, I've been Cappadocia, signing off.